Why does homelessness prevention matter?
Okay, so I think that's actually a really important question for people to think about. And I think that we've been talking a lot more about prevention these days, but I think people still don't fully understand why it matters so much and, why it's important to really sort of focus on prevention. So I think that it can actually be very difficult to support people in successfully exiting homelessness. And I would say that is the main reason why, prevention is so important, why it's so important to really emphasize prevention. And really just to understand the different ways that we could support people in exiting, homelessness successfully. And so when I think about the population of people who I work with, so I work with primarily with LGBTQ2S young people who are experiencing homelessness. I would say that often, it takes something really tragic to happen before there's any sort of significant support that's provided or, available. So then the response always reactionary, right? And but if we actually, put a little bit more energy and emphasis into preventing those horrible things from happening in the first place, then I think we can actually avoid a lot of trauma, a lot of the trauma that actually, happens. And then we can begin to support people's long-term health and well-being. So I would say that's why prevention matters.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that's sort of what we're hearing across a lot of the conversations, that it's so much easier to prevent something than to try to, reverse it once it happens. And,
Right.
there's sort of a common sense approach there.
Yeah, absolutely.